SITM-2021에 탑승해주신 여러분을 환영합니다. 우리 비행기는 서울을 향해 곧 이륙합니다. 벨트를 꼭 착용하시고 저희의 안내방송에 귀를 기울여주세요. 그럼 서울행 SITM-2021편 이륙하겠습니다. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard flight SITM-2021. This plane will soon be departing for Seoul, South Korea. Please fasten your seatbelt and pay attention to the announcement. Flight SITM 2021 bound for Seoul is set to depart. 승객 여러분, 즐거운 시간 보내고 계십니까? 서울로 향하는 우리 비행기에 탑승해주신 여러분께 다시 한번 감사드립니다. 코로나19로 막혔던 하늘길이 열리고 여행이 시작되며 서울 상공에서 여러분을 다시 한번 만나게 되어 대단히 반갑습니다. 잠시 후 전 세계의 트렌드의 중심인 서울에 착륙할 예정이 오니 자리에 착석 부탁드립니다. 그럼 우리 비행기는 이제 곧 도착하겠습니다.
승객 여러분 안녕하십니까? 기장입니다. 우리 비행기는 아름다운 서울 세빛섬 상공에 도착했습니다. 서울관광 설명회부터 의료 웰니스 쇼퍼런스, 서울관광 라운드 테이블까지 긴 시간 함께해 주셔서 감사합니다. 이제 곧 도착하는 서울에서는 즐겁고 행복한 일들만 가득할 예정이오니 코로나19로 지치고 힘들었던 마음은 모두 두고 내리시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seoul. From aboard, you have just seen a beautiful landscape of Seoul, a worldly renowned travel destination. Let me greet you first. My name is Jung Ji-young, your tour guide to Seoul, which is newly born today. Nice to meet you all. It gives me such mixed feelings to look around the fantastic places of Seoul under the night sky. In particular, I think we had an enjoyable flight spanning from Dongdaemun Design Plaza to here Sebit Island through Rainbow Fountain. The last place you saw from the plane is where we are now, Sebit Island, which is a landmark tour destination in Seoul, known to be a city of emotion and trend. Sebit Island offers healing moments to visitors daytime and gives comfort with its unique night scenery shedding lights over Han River to visitors at night. So, Sebit Island always moves us as a unique venue of Seoul with its own characteristics. Sebit Island means to make Seoul shine. Deemed to its name, it gains much attention from around the world as a global destination, and also it attracts film crews of K-drama, entertainment programs, and Avengers too alike. Celebrating the 7th edition this year, SITM and SITMMT welcomes every year relevant stakeholders of global travel industry. And this year, unfortunately, we're not able to meet all of you in person due to the pandemic situation, but we will announce a new leap forward to Seoul as a premium travel destination. And you will be able to encounter Seoul through today's event filled with inner and outer beauty in the presence of Mayor of Seoul City. Now, let's hit the road all together to begin our journey of 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart and Seoul International Travel Mart for medical tourism, with all the audience joining us on and offline.
First of all, we will hear a remark from the new head of Seoul Tourism Organization, which discovers the hidden places in Seoul and develops exotic tourism content. We have a remark from the president of the Seoul Tourism Organization. I would like to ask all of you, both offline and online, to give a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to greet participants from home and abroad who joined us at the 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart. I express my sincere gratitude to all of your interest. I am Kim Gi-yeon, the president of the Seoul Tourism Organization. The entire world is suffering greatly from COVID-19. Against this backdrop, it's an honor to have stakeholders in tourism industry in and outside of Korea at this 2021 SITM and SITMMT, co-hosted by our organization. Seoul International Travel Mart marks its 7th year this year. It began in 2015 as an event participated by 490 tourism companies in and outside of Korea. And this year, despite the pandemic, we have from 39 countries, 621 companies joining us at this event. This event grew in quantity and quality every year and established itself as Korea's representative travel mart, contributing to business creation of overseas buyers and Korean sellers. In particular, when the tourism industry faced unprecedented difficulties due to COVID-19 last year, a business consultation session was held online, providing an opportunity for Korean and overseas businesses to network as an alternative to offline meeting, and this was much appreciated by the participants from home and abroad. Also, Seoul International Travel Mart for medical tourism is aimed to help medical tourism industry around the world to explore various business opportunities and build networks since its first inauguration in 2019. Medical Tourism International Forum, Tourism Information Session, and various other events have been held to contribute to a stronger medical tourism market in Seoul. We will continue to work hard to bring more foreign patients to Korea and strengthen global competitiveness of medical and wellness tourism market. This year, SITM and SITMMT are held in conjunction with each other. Being held amidst the pandemic, I hope that this event will contribute to not only the rebuilding of Korean and international tourism network, but also to a new leap forward in Seoul's tourism as well as beauty tourism. Thank you very much. Thank you, President Kil, for your energetic report of the organization and its efforts. Once again, please give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much. And going ahead, we would like to invite Chairman Kim In-ho of Seoul Metropolitan Government City Council, who is making effort to establish a stepping stone for Seoul to be a global city. Please welcome him with a big hand. Very nice to meet you all. I am Kim In-ho, Chairman of Seoul Metropolitan Government City Council. 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart event. I would like to congratulate the holding of this event, and I would also like to thank all the Seoul Metropolitan Government officials and the relevant stakeholders of travel industry of Seoul for making efforts for this event to be held. And we're now entering into the era of living with Corona. And travel industry is regaining its pace, and it seems that everybody is ready for the future. But as we are getting ready once again for the resumption of travel industry, we should be changed and we should be new. We should take reflections from the COVID-19 so that will be equipped with a variety of travel content to lead the travel industry of the world. In particular, the travel industry of Seoul, since the COVID-19 is expected to see a growing number of demand from the world. With its advanced medical system and the strict quarantine measures, Seoul is seen as an attractive destination and a place to learn a lot from. So I would like to encourage many sellers participating in this conference for their engagement. And K medical system and K wellness and K beauty should be shown to a wider world so that we can concentrate all the global attention to the city. The changing environment can be an opportunity for us, but it could also pose risks to us. It's a quotation from CEO Ryan Air. And our future has now begun, and you will be at the forefront of that future. I would like to thank all overseas buyers engaging in this SITMMT. I would like to ask for your continuous support and affection in this event. Seoul has its own characteristics, its personality, an advanced medical system, and all these assets will provide an unforgettable experiences with overseas tourists coming to visit Seoul. And the Seoul city will also be pacing with you in terms of regulations and support, administrative support for the better future of tourism industry. Thank you very much. Living with Corona, this is a new era and this is a new normal that we need to cope with in the future. Thank you very much for your message, Chairman Kim In-ho of Seoul Metropolitan Government City Council.
Now we have a remark from the person who is committed to the recovery and a new leap forward of Seoul's tourism. President Nam Sang-man of Seoul Tourism Association will give a congratulatory remark. Please give a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for me to be here to be joined by the audience with great interest in Seoul's tourism industry and its development. And I'm very happy to meet with the mayor of Seoul Metropolitan City, who is committed to developing Seoul as a tourism city. And meeting him, I am confident that Seoul's tourism industry will flourish in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings. At this moment, all across the world, people have joined us to celebrate the opening of Seoul International Travel Mart. I would like to thank overseas buyers as well as Korean sellers for joining us here today, and I would like to send my words of congratulations to you all. COVID-19 has broken down the tourism industry, but now that we're overcoming COVID-19, we also wish for the recovery of the tourism industry of Seoul, and I am eager to play a part in this recovery. Today's Travel Mart will mark the starting point to the recovery so that the tourism industry can take a new leap forward for the future. Until now, all across the world, people working in tourism industry have strived to ensure that all humanity can become neighbors. Although the pandemic has had a big impact on us all, I'm sure that Seoul International Travel Mart will become an opportunity for us to reaffirm our commitment for the recovery of the industry. And I would like to extend my gratitude to Mayor Oh Se-hoon of Seoul Metropolitan City, Chairperson Kim In-ho of Seoul Metropolitan Council, and all members of the organizer for realizing this valuable event. And I pay my deepest respect to all the hard work that has gone into organizing this event. And I hope that every single one of you will become the strong cornerstone for a strong recovery of the industry for all. The Republic of Korea in itself is a tourism product and a tourism resource. It has an infinite potential in the field of tourism. It has a rich history, a rich culture, a rich tradition, as well as state-of-the-art technology, making it a unique global city, as well as the center of the Korean wave. Seoul, as the center of the Korean wave, has contributed to the development of K-pop, K-beauty, and other elements of Korean wave and K-culture. Now, we're facing the post-pandemic era, and we also face a great opportunity. And I believe that this will lead to the renaissance of Seoul as a city of tourism. And Seoul International Travel Mart, I'm sure, will become a trigger to accelerate the new leap forward by Seoul's tourism industry. We have faced the downturn, which was suffered by all sellers and buyers. I look forward to all of your hard work going forward as well, and I also would like to express my words of appreciation for all of your hard work. And I wish all of you the greatest of success. Once again, welcome, and also I wish for the success of Seoul International Travel Mart, and I also send my words of congratulations to you all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for your encouraging and warm-hearted message, Chairperson Nam Sang-man. And seizing this opportunity of SITM, he has encouraged us to go forward together by joining forces. Thank you very much. And now, we would like to invite a special person who has made this Sebit Island, which is a landmark destination of Seoul. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Oh Se-hoon of Seoul City with a big round of applause.
네, 여러분 반갑습니다.
Very nice to meet you all.
이 코로나 보릿고개를 지내시느라고
Well, this is a very tough period that we are going through due to COVID-19. I am aware that you have so many ideas and you're fully ready to run again, but I am not sure if COVID-19 is aware of our willingness.
2021 서울국제표를 맡고 함께 해주신 국내외
Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you from the domestic and foreign tourism industry who joined the 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart, and we sincerely welcome you all.
전 세계 관광객과 전례 없이
Well, the global tourism industry has been severely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic,
이 자리에 함께 하신 여러분들
and
함께
let me
오셨는데
take this opportunity
이 자리에 빌어서
to
깊은 위로의
send my deepest condolences to you all who has been making effort to go through this deep and dark tunnel. And I would also like to share my messages of hope. It still is a difficult and tricky situation, but little by little, the end of this tunnel seems to be visible. As the number of vaccinated population increases, many countries are now getting ready for the era of living with corona. And as the rollout ratio in Korea has gone beyond the 70% threshold, so I think we will be ready for the step-by-step recovery of daily life system from November. And as the era of living with corona of the new normal begins and restrictions on social and economic activities will also gradually relieved, tourism demand around the world is expected to increase explosively. And I got the report this morning that the COVID-19 will not be recovered in a day, in a complete way, but we understand that there has been a pent-up demand for travel for the past 2 years. So sooner or later, there will be a so-called retaliatory trips that will be increasing sharply. And we are also expecting that our overseas tourists will select Seoul as the prioritized destination. And according to a survey of potential cities for overseas travel after COVID-19, respondents who have visited before Seoul perceive Seoul as the first city to go to, and also they selected Seoul as the most coveted place to visit in times of now. It is probably because of the various charms and strengths of our city, Seoul. Well, Seoul is equipped with an area of tourism infrastructure, digital technology, tradition and modernity, and it also has diverse Hallyu cultural contents that started with K-pop and drama. And as an attractive travel destination, Seoul has been capturing the eyes and ears of Hallyu fans, and Seoul has shown a very diverse charm as a tourist city, turning into a more attractive one. I'm not sure if you have ever seen a promotional video for Seoul featuring BTS that was released last September. And as you saw from the promotional video, Myeongdong, Dongdaemun, and beautiful traditional palaces which have long been established as representative attractions, and Uljiru, Seongsu-dong, Hongdae, and Dongmyo with a retro sensibility which MZ generation has been visiting extensively. It is full of beautiful and attractive content that harmonizes with style and taste. And many experts predict that the tourism after COVID-19 will be completely different from what it has been until now. And for several years already, the demand for tourism that reflects the individual taste rather than group tourism has increased, and the tendency to emphasize safety, health, and self-esteem is strengthening, and the digital transformation of the travel industry is also accelerating. And with the advent of COVID-19 pandemic, changes in tourism trends are also becoming more prominent. And Seoul, a smart city with world-class IT technology and diverse tourism assets, will lead those changes in the future. That's what I expect. In the end of April, the Seoul Tourism Plaza, which is a control tower that will accelerate the recovery and leap of Seoul tourism in the post-COVID era, was opened. And in addition to that, it started to explore various tourism programs and content such as beauty, gourmet, premium, medical, and wellness, etc. And we are faithfully making creative efforts to catch the attention of tourists visiting Seoul.
As President Nam just emphasized, as a mayor of Seoul Metropolitan City, I am committed to making Seoul a global trendsetting city with emotions. In particular, we plan to leverage DDP, Korea's largest fashion cluster, as well as resources in the beauty sector all around the city, which are garnering attention as the new cultural content driven by the Korean wave, so that Seoul can be a major city of beauty tourism that leads the world's trends. Seoul Vision 2030, which is our ambitious vision, includes this goal. We will create a new brand for the city so that people will say anyone who wants to see the latest trends in fashion and beauty should come to Seoul. And we will continue to strengthen and expand this new branding idea. Around that point, I expect a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Seoul has done it once,
한번 해본 사람은
and so
한번 해본 조직은
it can do it again. The organization which has done it once can do it again. So I am sure that we can achieve our goal because we know how to achieve the goal.
한 5천
So in this context, about 5,000 tourism companies which are suffering, I'm sure we can give great support to them. We heard from the participants as well as the president about the sufferings of the tourism businesses, but I would like to assure you that everything will be fine. And now we have to join our forces to face this new era, and there's nothing that's impossible for us.
개인의 안전과 건강,
Also, in line with the growing importance of personal safety, health, and well-being, we will continue to develop Seoul's unique wellness travel itineraries, including spas, meditations, oriental medicine, and natural healing, so that the tourists visiting Korea can come and find not just outer beauty, but also inner beauty through a restful and comforting experience. That is the reputation that I am committed to rebuilding.
행태를 조사한 결과
According to a survey on travel in Korea, the biggest reason why foreigners chose Korea or Seoul as the destination is food and cuisine.
여행이 있어서
Of course, in any trip, the cuisine experience is something that should not be missed out. We will continue to develop a diversity of Seoul's tastes, ranging from fine dining all the way to street food, traditional Korean cuisine, and wellness food that represent Korea. In August next year, the mega event that draws the world's attention, Formula E, will be held. In conjunction with the Formula E, we will also hold Seoul Festa, which we are preparing very hard, even at this moment. As part of Seoul Festa, we will organize Beauty Tourism Festival to introduce to the world Seoul's beauty, wellness, and cuisine so that it can be a festival for everybody around the world.
서로 맛과 멋,
Tourists who visit the beautiful city of Seoul that combines tastes, fashion, and trends will leave with a special experience filled with new transformations, new trends, and new emotions in their mind. And I am convinced that they will not regret visiting Seoul. To those of you participating the 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart, Seoul Metropolitan City is committed to building upon the infinite charm and potential of the city to ensure that Seoul's tourism can take a new leap forward. And I would like to assure you that it will be worth the wait. I am very happy to meet all of you once again. And as a mayor of the city, I will continue to support your endeavors so that our tourism industry can have global competitiveness. Seoul is now back on this journey with you. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. In the post-COVID era, the new vision of Seoul tourism was defined as trend-setting global city with emotions. The energetic presentation by the mayor, I'm sure, gave great hope and courage not just to the tourism industry of Seoul, but many overseas tourists who are impatient to visit Seoul once again. I would like to ask for your round of applause to Mayor Oh Se-hoon of Seoul Metropolitan City, who gave this great speech for all of us to conclude our trip today. I hope you all enjoyed your trip to the new Seoul. Today at the Sebit Island, we were able to see various content that's available only in Seoul. I would like to thank all of you, our travelers, for being with us until this late hour. And that brings this trip to the end. Tomorrow, we have another itinerary that many people must be waiting for. We have a session with Korea's iconic influencers. We will invite two hottest people in the world. And we will explore fashion and beauty content which reflect the trends of Seoul. And these influencers have done a lot in the two domains of fashion and beauty. First of all, we have Risabe, the beauty creator ambassador, who has more than 2 million subscribers. We'll have a makeup show by Risabe. And also, we have a designer of the Korean costume, which were featured in the Korean wave drama and the movies. And also, we have a makeup show, which shows how the faces of Seoul in the Korean drama and movies have been created. And we also have a designer of the Korean costume, Hanbok. This designer actually designed the costume worn by Blackpink in their music video. So we will invite designer Kim Dan-ha, who will show us her costumes, Hanbok, with Korean sentiments. The Seoul Tourism Talk concert with the beauty creator Risabe and designer Dan-ha Kim will start at noon on Wednesday, 27th of October, which is tomorrow at Virtual Seoul, and I look forward to your participation. With this, it is time to conclude today's itinerary. In the wake of COVID-19, many tourist destinations remain cold and bleak as in midwinter. However, time flows and seasons change, and I look forward to the new Seoul, which will once again be visited by tourists from around the world. Here at the global trendsetting city with emotions of Seoul, I hope that you will continue to enjoy the trip with us. With that, I was Chung Ji-young, the MC of today's event. Thank you very much.